Hello everyone, this is Joanna the Medium and welcome back to my channel. These are going to be readings for June 2016. First and foremost, for all of you who are watching and subscribed, for all of you who have emailed and commented on all my readings, particularly in May. I've had literally hundreds of emails and comments for my May readings. I want to say thank you so much. I really appreciate this, and I always say I'll appreciate it more than you will ever know. But I just want to make sure I give you my gratitude for being on YouTube and growing. Keep in mind these are general readings, so they may not apply to everyone, and actually probably will not. That would be quite unusual. Also, keep in mind that it's sometimes useful to listen to your rising sun and your other signs, as these will perhaps sometimes or some months offer more of a complete package of what is happening in your life. Sometimes your dominant sign or your sun sign may not be telling you a full story certain months, and some other times the other signs will complete the picture for you. As far as May is concerned, there was a bit of a turbulent waters in May, even though it was more peaceful than the last 4 or 5 months prior to May. I am being shown June to be much more celebratory. There's an aspect of social gathering, family gathering. I see people cheering, weddings, birthdays. I see a lot of outside social events. But we are coming up to the summer months, so obviously that kind of goes with the territory. But the message is that it is going to be a month filled with laughter and joy. Particularly, I want to say the mid to the 3rd week of June is what I'm being shown, and then I'm being told the word weddings, and also baby showers. So, whoever you are, you will understand what this means. I don't think there's anything else I want to address. And of course, if you would like to book a reading, you can contact me through my website, which will be down below in the information, or just simply email me at info@joannathemedium.com. And again, I want to thank you so much for all of you who have booked readings with me. You keep me hopping and keep me busy, and that is something that I'm absolutely grateful for and about. So without further ado, let's get started with each individual reading. Okay, I'll see you in a moment. Hello again, and thank you so much for coming back. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Taurus for June 2016. My apologies, I am trying to shake a cold that I haven't been able to shake for the last few days, and I've been delaying recording these videos as long as I can, but I can't do it any longer, otherwise you will not get it in a reasonable time. So sorry about the voice. If I start coughing, please disregard it, and I'll just go ahead with the reading and see how it goes. Okay, now just like before, I am going to ask my God if there's any message he would like to give you, Taurians, before I flip the cards over. Prolonging the pain of the past will only allow you to suffer some more. Prolonging any pain from your past or your present will only disallow you from fully living the life that you desire. The pain that you are holding on to is something that is no longer required for your growth going forward. It is something that has transpired long time ago, yet you still keep holding on to it. Allow the pain to dissipate, for this is the only way you will ever set yourself free. Allow yourself to be free. For this is the only way to live a fulfilled, happy life. And then I saw the month of May. So perhaps for those of you born in the month of May, this is going to apply more so than those born towards the end of April. Okay, so I always say, as I hope the cards corroborate the message that was just passed on, because that always makes it that much more special. Okay, so let's get started. The card that is representing the theme or the present, we have the card called the Truth. This is a major arcana. And card number 20. So this is a card representing major, significant changes happening within you. Somebody's mowing the lawn. Sorry, I can't help it, but I don't want to stop the reading. And he's asking me to look at the number 20. 2 and 0 is 2. And there is choices that you are needing to take. These choices are not representative of the world outside of you. These are choices pertaining to the way you are. And he's pointing at your thinking. So choices pertaining how you reevaluate or reevaluate situations in your mind, and how that is then put forth to the outside world. So because this card is representative of you within, not from without, it is time for contemplation. And this is a time to take a hard look within, not because you've done something wrong, but because there are major changes required on your part in order to break away from something that has contributed to you feeling like you're stagnating, or some feeling like you're stagnating, like the situation is stagnant, or you feel stagnant. And I'm seeing this as a piece of rock, and there's a chunk of this rock that represents your old beliefs, your old systems. That chunk of rock is broken and falls away, so it is no longer part of who you are. And he says to me, this is about your belief system. Also, I was shown the sign of money, so perhaps this is belief system with respect to abundance, with respect to money, with respect to self-worth and money, because all of these things correlate and do connect. There's some major decisions you are needing to make and look at for your benefit, not for others, for your benefit. Others will benefit from it, yes, but this is predominantly for you. Okay? Just going to turn the music down a little bit. Now, the next card representing past influences that are contributing to this situation. We have the card called Wisdom, another major arcana. Card number 5. 5 to me represents an energy of change. And though it is mostly a positive change, it does not come without its turbulent moments, shall we say. Any change is perceived often with a sense of loss, or a sense of feeling misplaced, or a sense of confusion. But what he's saying to me is that whatever you have gone through over the last 6 weeks or 6 months. Months is the word that I'm hearing. Could be 6 weeks, but I want to concentrate on 6 months. Whatever changes you have been going through the last 6 months have already tremendously changed you at a profound level, to a point where your sense of wisdom within is much clearer. The current situation that asks you to look at a component within yourself that you need to let go of is part of what you've been going through in the last 6 months, particularly the last 6 months. Could also be since June of last year. I just heard that, okay? So it is a bit of a continuation of something that has been with you for quite a while. Now, what I'm feeling is that this change, or these changes that you are undergoing, these are changes that for the most part, I want to say no one is aware of. This could be because, and he says to me, don't interpret, but I'm going to. This could be because you are not communicating this to others because you feel there is no need, and that's perfectly okay. Or people are just not asking questions, but it is mostly, it's quiet. It's within you. You haven't gone out there and saying, hey, I'm changing. It's not that at all. It's very quiet. It's very humble. And he says to me, you're being congratulated for that. Why is that? Because it takes a lot of courage to go through what you are going through. Because you're changing at a profound level. So whoever this is for, whether it's your sun sign, rising sign, moon sign, or any of the other signs that typically go with this, you will know the moment you hear it what I'm speaking of. And if this doesn't apply to you, then this isn't for you this month. Now, the card that represents the future is the card called Triumphant Success, but it's shown to me in reverse. This is I believe Ace of Swords, if I'm not mistaken, in the traditional tarot cards. It is to do with your thinking, and I hear the word stuck. What I'm being shown is that the continuation of your inner changes are going to make you feel potentially like you are stuck. And the stuckness feels like you're stuck. I don't know how other way to explain this. I'm just going to ask him for more clarity here. Lack of sense of direction. Thank you. I just asked him. So be prepared that over the next several weeks, it could be several months, but I want to go with several weeks. I want to go with 2, 3 weeks or 2-3 months. There may be a sense of stuckness with regards to your ability to move forward and not knowing which way you want to go. And he's saying to me, the reason why this is happening, the reason why you will feel stuck mentally, is because you are still undergoing tremendous changes. And until these changes take a full effect in your body and soul, it's almost like you're getting rid of the old foundation. The new foundation, it's on its way to be firmed up or built. Your future will take place based on a new foundation, but the foundation is still being built, so things are still moving forward. Excuse me. So things are not moving forward. Things are still moving, and therefore there will be a period of time where you feel a little bit stagnant. But that's okay. He's just saying the word patience. Excuse me 1 second. Sorry about that. I just had a cough attack, so I couldn't continue. Okay, let's just move on. So in a position of past influences, the reason behind why this change is happening. We have the card called Heart Chakra. Now, this card was shown to me in reverse. So what this is telling me is that there was a lot of emotional healing that had to take place in order for the wisdom and transformation to come into light. In other words, the reason why you're going through these changes, and they're profound changes, I might say, the reason why you're going through this is because there was some emotional healing from the past that had to happen. And you have allowed that to happen. But I'm going to see if I can get a little bit more clarity on this. Just give me 1 second. It is because of your emotional pain and struggles in the past. You have chosen to work with that. And as a result, you've come to a place of greater wisdom, and therefore keep going through changes that ask you to keep looking within and discard the things that no longer work. Thank you. Whether it's old pain, old hurt, old resentment, old upsets, old conditioning, all this has spurred the profound changes that are now happening within you. And again, he's saying to me, these are not small changes you are undergoing. So this has to be for a particular group of people. So for those of you who this is meant for, you will understand this. Okay. Again, I heard the word dad. I don't know why I'm hearing the word dad and the number 17. So perhaps for some of you, there was something that happened with a dad or your father figure at around the age of 17, or the 17 and dad somehow connect. Maybe there's a birthday of 17. Maybe you were born on the 17th. I don't know, but there's a number 17 is coming up, and the word dad is coming up very prominently. So, and it's being shown to me with an asterisk, so I'm to pay attention to this and forward it to you or pass it on to you. Okay, now let's look at the last card before I have another hack attack. This card represents the potential. And interesting, this card just showed up in a reading before, and I shuffled the cards. The card is called the waiting game. But it is consistent. Now, before I go forward, 2 is choices. It's about making decisions. This is card pertaining to your passions. It could be career. This is very much the spiritual part of you. In a traditional tarot deck, I believe it's the suit of wands. So this would be 2 of wands. There is a need, or there's a need for you to make choices and decisions. However, these choices and decisions cannot be made at this particular time. So there is a component of needing to wait. But if you remember this card in your future that showed up as you potentially feeling a sense of stagnation or a sense of stuckness or a sense of confusion with regards to where you want to go, this makes perfect sense. So because you're going to feel this, it is going to be difficult for you to make decisions. Therefore, you are being asked to just wait and wait patiently. I see the month of July and August as a time of significant movement. So June, and I want to say part of July, may feel a little bit quieter, may feel a little bit slower, may feel a little bit like there is no sense of direction. But remember, you are still working on rebuilding a brand new foundation within you. Remember that rock that was chipped off and fell away? you are in the process of doing that, and that is still going to take some time. He's saying to me 2 to 3. So in the next 2 to 3 months, June, July, August, September. I'm recording this in at the end of May. So, within the next 2 to 3 months. So yeah, July, August, things are going to start to move again. So June is going to feel a bit like a downtime. Okay. Don't let this get into your head. Don't get it. Don't start thinking what's wrong with me. If you have a business and things are not moving as fast as you would like, or the movement is not as strong as it once was, this has nothing to do with you doing anything wrong. It simply is because you are in a process of change. And once the change takes place, your new foundation will be firm, and from then on, you will spring again, back up. So be prepared. There's going to be a bit of a waiting time, or stagnation waiting, but that is okay. Sometimes waiting is okay. And he's saying to me, when that happens, be grateful for the time that you will have for yourself or for your family, for maybe doing things you haven't done in a while. Don't let this frighten you. Don't let this confuse you. I'm seeing the sign of money. So perhaps financially, don't let this upset you. It is a very short time. Maybe summer is a bit slower time for whoever you are. Don't let that concern you, because before you know it, it's going to be back up again. And I see it's going to be even busier than what already has been. So take this time as an opportunity, he says, to put your feet up and relax, because apparently you need it. Okay? I hope this made sense. Of course, this is a general reading. If this particular reading does not apply to you, look at your other signs. And of course, if you would like a private reading to see what this is all about specifically, or if you want to connect with a loved one, by all means, contact me. The information is down below. I posted my website for easy reference. And until July, I wish you best of luck in the month of June. And thank you so much again for watching, subscribing, and I look forward to your comments as well. Okay? Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.